Can anyone hear me?
Yeah!
Hi, my name is Katelyn. I am 20 years old, an author, a college student, and I have Down syndrome. I am so honored to be here today. In September, I will start my sophomore year at UC Davis in the Redwood Seed Scholars Program. It's an amazing 4-year college experience for young adults with intellectual disabilities like me that my family and I learned from the website thinkcollege.org. There are hundreds of college opportunities for people with intellectual disabilities in the United States, and that number is growing. Woo! At UC Davis, I live in a dorm with friends. I attend foundational classes with my cohort, and I get to take UC Davis classes like Nutrition 10 and Engaging in Performing Arts. I also began my first paid internship working at the UC Davis Veterinary Clinic. I worked there every Friday this last quarter. I got to call the owners of pets and verify their mailing address. So that we could send out paw prints in memory of a pet that passed away. I also got to greet the people bringing their pets in for care. I get to work there again this fall. I was also selected to be a member of the Davis Disability Justice Committee, which is a part of the Associated Students of UC Davis. Our committee organizes events and tries to solve issues on campus that affect people with disabilities. I get to use my unique voice to help make the campus better for differently able people like me because of this committee. I was asked to represent the DJC and advocate for inclusive colleges opportunities at the UC Regrets meeting in UCLA in May. I was one of 40 speakers representing the UC schools in California. It was an opportunity I never thought I could have. And it was why I am passionate about becoming an advocate for people who are differently able. In my free time at Davis, I take Zumba and cardio cycle at the Aggie Recreation Center. I attend basketball, baseball, and football games all over campus with friends, and we also love hanging out, doing karaoke, and having movies. I am happy at Davis, and I feel like I belong there. Every day I feel challenged and inspired to be the best and most independent me. Last September, I published a book called Wisdom from the Whiteboard. I started writing quotes in 8th grade when my grandpa was diagnosed with cancer. I was also getting ready to start high school and was struggling with fitting in, feeling different, and not being heard. Overall, I felt depressed, and it felt like a big rock was weighing me down. I wanted to turn a negative thing into a positive, so I started writing quotes. I did this for 3 years. I always think that once you feel something at that moment, you should tap into your emotions and write it out and let yourself be sad. Then, by the next day, you will feel a bit better about your emotions. So, at night, I would get all ready for bed, walk to the bathroom, and I would sit by my whiteboard, stop, think, and ask myself, how am I really feeling right now? I was able to let all of my emotions, and it made me feel better. In the morning, when I woke up, I would look at what I wrote the night before, and my words would help me throughout my day. These are the quotes that became my book. I chose to create an interactive journal combining all the things I love: coloring, reflecting, writing, and coloring. This book journey has helped me feel seen and heard, and I hope it can help other people know that they matter too. All the things that I have done in my life so far were possible because I worked hard, and I have help, love, support, and encouragement of my family, community, therapists, coaches, counselors, and specialists. What you do helps people like me feel seen, heard, and celebrated for being exactly who they are in the world. Without champions and people along the way who really believed in me, I would not have graduated high school with a diploma or have the chance to go to college. People with Down syndrome are not alike, just like people are not alike. We may look alike, but we have different strengths and weaknesses. For me, having Down syndrome made it hard to fit in with typical kids. For example, all through high school, I was included in classrooms, show choir, dance, my church, and community theater. I am glad I was allowed to do these activities because it helped me be the person I am today. It is important to include people like me. What I struggled with was a constant feeling of not really belonging anywhere. The kids were kind. They never bullied me or teased me. But I was rarely asked to be in their groups or their after-school activities. They rarely talked to me. And if they did talk to me, they did not listen or take me seriously, especially in a group. They included me as a member, but did not respect me as a person with thoughts and ideas. I want the world to know that being included and belonging are not the same. What I want for me and for all people with Down syndrome is to feel like we belong. Heard. The definition of belonging is being heard, respected, and welcomed as our true and authentic selves. We each have talents and knowledge to contribute. You may just need to take some extra time to find out about us. At Davis, I feel like I belong. I feel like I am making a difference. I am lucky because I can use my voice and my experience to help others and hopefully help change the way people see and value people like me. As RAD counselors, you can help your campers and all of us feel we truly belong. Be happy to see us when we come into the room. Ask us questions to get to know us, but go slow. We can be overwhelmed by fast talking and loud noises. If we don't answer right away, we may need extra time to process. If we hide or seem not engaged, we may just need a break. Include us in events and games, but respect our space. If we seem distracted, we may need extra time to get used to the activity. If you are giving us directions or teaching us something, we may need you to repeat it more than once. Music and dancing are favorites. It is a great way to bond with us. Fine motor activities can be hard. Help us with crafts to limit our frustration. Your patience means a lot to us. Thank you, and I hope you all have a great week.